Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
New York and a place called Long Island, which I know very well. Would you like to talk about the weather? Who the hell would do that, right? Only a woman. Kamala Harris, have you heard of her? Bernie Sanders and Pocahontas. Pocahontas. And the fake news media, look how many are there. Stop the hoaxes, because the fact is that I'm not a threat to democracy, they are. Never been done before in the history of our country, something which nobody thought was even possible. And God has now spared my life. It must have been God, thank you. They're saying, can you believe this? We just came maybe 3 minutes, maybe a little less than that. Not too good. You know, some people can't break an old habit. That's really what it is. In the history of the Republican Party, Kamala Harris, third world nation, right? They would take me to a subway, put me on and say, bye, darling, bye. In the history of our country. These people are the worst. She just wrote a book called Melania. Go out and buy it, it's great. Go out and get a book. She just wrote a book. I hope she said good things about it. I don't know, I didn't. So busy. Did you see the crowd? We had 18,000 people. We could have filled it up 3 or 4 times. Baby, who could draw crowds? Nobody can draw crowds like me. Nobody, not even close. I'm the greatest of all time, maybe greater even than Elvis. But I'd say, baby, who could do it like me? Nobody can do it like me. How great am I? How great was the speech? Not how good. How great was it? The worst ever. In the history of the world, in the history of the world, in the history of New York State. Mental institutions and insane asylums. Most people don't know. Even though I got millions and millions more votes, I got millions more, and I lost. And Kamala, we got to save our country. Our country's going down. These are the worst people. They're animals. Barack Hussein Obama, has anyone ever heard of him? And what's happening to our country is we're just destroying the fabric of life in our country. Impeachment hoax number 1 and impeachment hoax number 2, they were hoaxes. Rudy Giuliani. It's wonderful. Hello out there. I hope you're enjoying it. Stand up. Boy, I'm glad I didn't forget you. And again, I said this before, free sex change operations for illegal aliens. Biden is working with Iran. We had an election that was rigged and stolen. Phony crap that they've been trying to pin on me with Russia. No, it was Hunter. Kamala, you're fired. Get out, you're fired. What a great show. Was The Apprentice good or what? Kamala Harris, in the history of our country. China, wow. People said, you're really smart. Where the hell did you think of this one? Probably in the history of our country, just Chuck Zito. One of the greatest scams in history. Mayhem, misery. And if you remember, I created Space Force. Kamala Harris, thank you very much. We love New York. I'm the greatest of all time, maybe greater even than Elvis. Thank you. Thank you.